SHOT Show 2025 is going to be hot, and that's because we are going to see a drop in many new guns that could turn the firearms market upside down. What's more interesting, however, is that some of these guns are already making a very, very loud buzz. What's up, everyone? This is your boy Ted from Line 45, and today I am going to reveal some of the most talked about guns that was unveiled, or is going to be unveiled during the SHOT Show 2025, depending on when you watch this video. Before anything else, let me do this quick plug. Hit the like and subscribe buttons, all the buttons that you can see below. Don't forget to leave a comment too. I know it feels like a hassle, but those things help my channel a lot. Now, let's get back to the good stuff. HECKLER Koch VP9A1 series. The VP9 pistol series has finally got an update in the form of the A1. This one has tons of improvements in its design and ergonomics as compared to its predecessors, so it's really worth making the headline. The VP9 came to the market in 2014 as an extension or augmentation to the USP series, and of course we all know what happened. The VP9 became so revered that it reached the point where it got a huge following. The VP9A1 is simply a way of making VP9 fans like me happy. This time the lineup will include full-size and compact models. The full-size model has 4.53 inches, while the compact has a 4-inch barrel or something close to that. What's new with this gun? Well, it now has a fully customizable grip, which you can tinker with via the use of its interchangeable backstraps and side panels. That's a big deal since it means that the pistol will now accommodate more users. In particular, there are 4 backstraps and 6 grip panels that ship with the gun, and accordingly, they can achieve up to 54 grip configurations, which is crazy. The external controls are ambidextrous and improved in a way that they are now easier to access. The nickel Teflon-coated trigger is also a huge ass of improvement, as HECKLER Koch said that it has a cleaner and smoother break than what the trigger of the original VP9 can achieve. Plus, the slide has more serrations on the front and rear. The slide is optics ready too. HK also said that it is available in varying capacities. State-compliant mags are available, as well as 15 and 17-round flush-fit magazines for the compact and full-size models of the VP9A1, respectively. There's also a 20-round extended mag you can take advantage here. FN Reflex XLMR. In one of my previous videos, I really told how excited I was to see the Reflex XLMR. After all, I am a huge Reflex fan ever since it made its debut in 2023. The Reflex line came as a replacement for the single-stack FN 503. Basically, this means that the Reflex is already a double-stack micro-compact pistol. It's also notable that it uses an internal hammer and not a striker, making its trigger lighter and crisper. Hence, don't wonder I prostrate this pistol. The only downside of the Reflex was that it was not optics ready, so shortly after, it introduced the MRD or micro red dot version of the gun. Hence, the FN Reflex XLMR is an update to the Reflex MRD. What's distinct about this gun is that it's a stretched version of the Reflex MRD, which allows it to gain better accuracy. Now, I am not saying that the Reflex MRD has poor accuracy. What I am trying to say is that the XL model brings the accuracy of the Reflex MRD from 10 to 11. Specifically, the Reflex XLMR has a total length of 6.75 inches. It's half an inch longer than its predecessor and is already close to the length of a typical compact pistol. But yes, this thing is still concealable. Its barrel measures 3.8 inches long, which should improve the stability of the projectiles coming from it. And for the record, this thing is only 20 ounces when unloaded, so it's not difficult to carry. The XL ships 2 mags. One is a flush-fit 15+1 round magazine, while the extended magazine has an 18+1 round capacity. Of course, FN made sure that it has state-compliant models, which should ship 2 flush-fit 10-round magazines. Internal passive safeties are also present in its assembly, which include trigger safety, firing pin block, and fire control safety. And if you want to, the gun is going to be offered with a manual safety. That's likely to happen. EAA GIRSAN WITNESS 2311 Match. Gerson via the European American Armory is going to join the double-stack 1911 market by introducing the Witness 2311 Match. It is an exciting firearm, at the very least. Despite being an affordable option for a rather expensive niche, the Witness 2311 match has proven itself to be accurate and downright well built. This gun is going to be available in different barrel lengths, ranging from 4.25 inches to 6 inches. Aside from 9mm, you can also get the Witness 2311 in 10mm and 45 ACP variants, in case you want to try something else. For the 9mm model, the capacity is 17 rounds, while the 10mm has a 15-round capacity. The 45 ACP, which is the largest caliber among the three, has a solid capacity of 11 rounds. I already know that the 9mm Witness 2311 is going to be the hot seller among the lineup, taking into account how popular double-stack 1911 handguns are today. But regardless which you pick, these guns have a single-action mechanism and feature skeletonized triggers, beveled magazine well, large beaver tail, and ambidextrous manual safety, which works hand-in-hand with their 1911-style grip safety. However, one downside of this gun is that its frame isn't actually metal. Instead, it's made with polymer, along with the accessory rail, grips, trigger guard, and front and back straps. Now, you have an idea of where Girsan was able to cut costs in its production. But don't worry though. Based on my assessment, the polymer used on this pistol is actually tough. Plus, the frame rails, as well as several components of its trigger housing, are made from alloy steel. The barrel and the slide, on the other hand, are made from 4140 steel. So in terms of material quality, this thing isn't actually shabby. I've yet to try this double-stack 1911, but for those who were able to run this pistol on the range already, their feedback is entirely positive. So I guess that all the buzz around is valid. Fightlite Industries lever-action Bandido pistol. Fightlite Industries has been steadily deepening its roots in the U.S. firearms market, and for this year's SHOT Show, it's going to introduce several extensions of its 300 BLK and 5.56 NATO Bandido pistols. This time, it's even going to include a manually operated model for those guns, and this version is actually influenced by the lever-action AR platform of Fightlite Herring. What is so good about these guns is that they are entirely sourced and manufactured here in the United States, so you know they are actually built differently. They are equipped with 7¼ inch threaded barrels, all of which are constructed from vanadium steel. They're absolutely tough and are capable of stabilizing different bullet weights. The barrel has a nitro-carburized finish for extra toughness and resistance to wear. The handguard of these firearms is about 6½ inch long and features full-length optics rails that have perfect alignment with that of their flat-top upper receiver. It's also quite evident that they intentionally designed the controls of the Bandido pistols to replicate those AR-15 mil-spec firearms. Even the magazine well is AR style, with the exception of its large lever loop and crossbolt push-button safety. I'm quite amused by the fact that the checkered polymer pistol grips have a shape that mimics a downsized stock of a lever-action rifle. They have nice curves, which should help you handle the guns a lot better than you expect. Patriot Ordinance Factory, LMR and P15 base rifles. I've been keeping tabs on the sporting rifles of Patriot Ordinance Factory for quite some time. I've been interested in these guns, which is why I am quite excited to see its new products going to appear in this year's SHOT Show. The LMR base and P15 base are the two innovative rifles that the company will showcase during the expo. These aren't AR-15 clones, but rather improvements to the original AR-15 design. The LMR, or the Light Modular Rifle, is inspired by the Revolution rifle of the POF USA. It has a direct gas impingement operating system and features a number of patented designs coming from the gunmaker. These innovations include an anti-tilt buffer tube, roller cam pin, and the E2 dual extraction chamber. Moreover, the LMR has a 16½ inch long barrel, which is constructed from the 416 stainless steel. It has a 1 8 inch twist 6R rifling, while its muzzle is threaded for attaching suppressors and muzzle devices. Its mid-length gas system, meanwhile, is attached to a low-profile gas block. The LMR also has a nice set of furniture for its price. It comes with an A2-style pistol grip, a 15-inch free-floating handguard with M-lock slots, and an MFT minimalist buttstock. The upper, notably, has a full-length M1913 rail for attaching accessories. Now, the P15 base is quite similar to the LMR, except that it's built around the 5.56 NATO platform of Patriot Ordinance. It has a mid-length direct gas impingement system and a 16.5-inch 4150 steel barrel, while the rest of the furniture is already the same as the LMR. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Just press all the buttons. Those little clicks are free, but they help the channel a lot. Stay sharp, stay safe, and remember, it's not just about the shot, it's about mastering the craft. Until next time, lock and load.